Hi, Lady Leamy here with a work in progress. I wanted to show you my first envelope album that I'm working on. I have not finished the outside, and actually I'm only about halfway done with the inside. The framework is done though, and that's the part I wanted to share. This idea that I created came from inspiration from a YouTuber, Kelly Stamps NZ. I favorited her video that shows this. Please go check her out. I made mine a little bit different and I stuffed the envelopes a little more. As I said, 3 envelopes. So here they are, all 3. This album is created by taking a standard number 9 envelope. In this case, I use plain white, peeling off the self-adhesive, adding a little bit more, of course, and sticking the bottom of the next envelope right inside that crease and laying it down to make sure it's snug in there. And I just did it one more time for 3. Before you go sticking any of the envelopes together though, I advise that you figure out the paper first. Lay it out. Since they were white, I did cover and ink both sides, and I would advise that before you stick the inside paper in, you crease it. You don't have to stick the paper all the way down. This top flap, I stuck more paper on the inside than I did the rest because I thought you would be able to see in there more. And also you're going to want to stick the envelopes together before you glue these sheets down, or else you end up with something like this. The white flap is on this envelope and I had to stick on this little extra piece to cover it up. To make a larger closure, since it is kind of bulky, I made this extra flap, and the scallop is actually freehand. I thought it went good well with the aged inking process. And the you, me, and us is die cut from the Making Memories slice. And in each pocket I cut it to make it a little easier to grab the cards out of. In this case notched it, and in this case just cut it down from where the envelope used to be. Now each one is stuffed a little bit differently, but in this one card wasn't enough, so I covered this one both sides and made it so it folded like a card and filled it up. Some rub-ons, more slice die cuts, and pictures. This paper though wasn't double-sided, so I did glue 2 sheets together, which made this album much more bulky. I would recommend using double-sided paper so your album doesn't end up so bulky. On this one, instead of doing one giant sheet, I've placed 2 in there. And you're even able to still make tags, no problem. Just making frames and inking. And this last one, cut the corners out before I glued the 2 sheets together and snipped it to show off the paper. And it goes in there nicely. And I'll end up decorating the front, just like I'm decorating the sides, the outside. And I'm still deciding on a little closure, probably a button and some string, but that's my work in progress. Thanks for watching.